Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the first episode of Cooking with Hamza, where I am Hamza and we are cooking. It's a beautiful Tuesday evening here in Canada and I'm thinking about cooking up some quesadillas for dinner. So, without any further ado, we'll start with the cooking. Well, actually, we'll start with the cleaning because I didn't wash my pans from yesterday. But that's fine, we can kind of multitask. But I'm gonna be cooking some turkey bacon in this pan, and there was turkey burgers in the pan before. So it's really not that, this filth isn't that bad, it's still turkey. Alright, so now I'm gonna get the stove on to a nice medium to warm up this guy. It takes a very long time to warm up. And while that's warming up, I'm gonna start chopping up my turkey bacon. Oh yeah, that's a sizzle. Oh no, it's kind of sticking together. That's not really what I wanted. Freak. Separate. So while that goes and I managed to miraculously not burn my hand in the pan, I'm gonna start chopping up some red pepper, yellow pepper, and an onion maybe. Do you have to cut them before you peel them? Probably. And while we're cutting, I'll bring you a message from today's sponsor. Today's episode of Cooking with Hamza is sponsored by onion. Eat onion. Okay. There's really too much onion. Almost certainly too much onion. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take out half of that onion. And save that for tomorrow. Well, now I'm trying something else new. I saw this in a YouTube video. So I'm gonna put the bacon off of the pan, and then I got baby spinach, which I don't eat spinach usually, but I want to be fancy today. So I'm gonna put the baby spinach in the bacon place where it's been cooking. And then cook up some of that. And then we're gonna put all that together into the quesadilla. So let's see how it goes. Oh geez, that was a nice flip up. Alright, so now that we got the bacon and spinach all cooked up, I'm gonna let the peppers and onions simmer for a bit and start assembling the quesadillas in my tortillas that I will then put back into this pan and like fry it up with the cheese inside, and theoretically it'll be tasty. I don't know. Who knows? Some cheese down in here. I grab my bacon and spinach, divide this roughly into, I got some bacon, got some spinach on this side, with a bit more bacon. Next, we get our onions and peppers. Finally, one more layer of cheese on either side up here. Well, now that we have our little assemblages over here that look very beautiful, I need to put them into the pan and get them a little bit warm and toasty and melt the cheese and all that. So here we go. I do not know how long to leave the tortilla in the pan. I also don't know what heat to put it on. I put it on like a 3, but this stove, the numbers are meaningless. So I think the technique is just gonna be to wait for a bit and see when it feels toasted. Ooh, this one looks delicious. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my days. That looks beautiful. Jeez Louise. So without further ado, here is the cut open. And look at that. That looks alright. The thing about this recipe is I don't really like spinach or onions or like, yeah, I like the other things. But I think it'll be tasty altogether because I saw it in a YouTube video. Now for the taste test, so we can see it here on the plate. I mean, the part I like the most is probably the turkey bacon and the cheese, you know, because that hits your brain. But the spinach is slapping too. And then that pepper and onion, I didn't cook it all the way through, so it has a little bit of a crunch still, but it's like pretty soft. Or maybe the soft is just the cheese. I did put quite a bit of cheese, but that's a good amount of cheese right there. I don't know. So yeah, that's that's my homemade quesadilla. I leave you with a quote from a great poet. He said, "I like cheese, but only on pizza, please, or sometimes on a homemade quesadilla. Otherwise, it smells like feet to me."